Ow. My lip hurt. Give me just a second. To get a few things going. Oh. I want to see if my voice lags much with my camera at this quality. And what it's taking up. CPU, fine. RAM, a little bit high. Hello. My lips are incredibly chapped. I've never experienced this before, Tarshka. Yesterday, after I was out in the cold walking around and everything, my lips felt like dry and chapped, and they've hurt since then. And it's awful. I've never experienced this before. Is my audio lagging behind my video right now? I wanted to test and see. Cold wind will do that to you. Chapstick might help. Okay, thank you. Is the lag bad if it's there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is good. I'm only gonna use this size when I really need to because I have something fun planned that we're gonna do on stream, but that's not happening yet. So let me put this back to the small size. Done. Oh yeah, then I need to crop the top off of it. Edit, transform, crop top. 100. Okay, and then I want to be centered. We'll do 80. I want to be centered. Done, and then we're going to flip horizontally because we want me to look at the game. Or when I look this way, I want to be looking. Yeah, I think that's fine. Have you switched Deadly Premonition to running compatibility mode that might not mess up the aiming? I think XP. Okay, I was running in compatibility, but not XP. I was doing Windows 7, I think. So let me do that. When I look at the game like this, I should be looking pretty much straight on, so the flip doesn't matter. But when I look this way, I think it looks better if I look into the screen rather than away from it. Let me do that. Let me get Deadly Premonition up. Manage. Also, does my mic sound good? Hello, 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 hello. It's composition just like art. Yes. Sounds good. Okay, good. It was having some issues earlier, so I had to mess with the gain on it, and I moved the gain way, way down. In fact, I think I'm gonna move it a little bit more down. Does this sound good? Am I at a good sound level here? Local files. Could be a tad louder. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. Is that good? Is that good right there? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, good. No, I don't want to verify integrity. I want to browse them. Okay. Deadly Premonition. Properties. Compatibility. Okay, no, I am doing Windows XP Service Pack 2 right now. Maybe Service Pack 3. Apply. And I'm also running as an administrator. Okay. Let me get this capturing it. And might be 98. Ooh. I'll try it. Sadly, it still seems that game capture won't capture it, which is weird because it worked at first, but it doesn't work anymore. Which means I have to turn off my eye saver, because when I do a screen capture, you actually see the eye saver because it's showing you what's being displayed on my screen, not just like grabbing the game's pixels. And so when it just grabs the games, it doesn't pay attention to the things I'm doing to it. Apply. Okay. Let's try this way. Oh, we're also going to delete our crash counter now. Looking it up. Okay, cool. Oh, let's do our display capture. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I was trying to check something quickly. Let me know if the game is too quiet. We're gonna watch all of this again.
Oh. Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, they noticed a little ladybug. I'm gonna shrink a little.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
98 to 95 to reduce crashes.
Hurry up, Pa, you're too slow.
Game seems a little quiet. Okay. I do have Steam overlay enabled. Let me... Okay, I may have given it an issue there. Okay, how do I disable Steam overlay? I think I do it from properties. Let's see, properties, general, enable Steam overlay, turn that off. Okay. Okay, we're trying this again. And then I'll get the game's volume up and better. Yeah, okay. I got it. I found it. Oh, I should have used the mod to remove all of these, because you can remove all of these with the mod. Oh well. I have myself pretty small, but I think it's fine. I don't want myself taking up too much of the screen. Okay, we have to watch this again, because I want to see the whole thing again, because I don't remember it that well. Isaac and Isaiah are in the forest with Farmer John. I don't remember his name.
Oh. Yep.
And they've seen a ladybug on a leaf. Their grandpa, yeah.
It's dangerous to run around here, boys.
Yeah, you might find dead people.
Hurry up, Pa, you're too slow.
Grandpa, hurry up. They're gonna stumble upon. Oh, here we go. The song's good. She's so beautiful. Game designed by Swery. Swery. I don't know if it's Swery or Swery. Oh, its volume right here should be good, hopefully. Is that a mockingbird? Mockingjay? Mockingbird? More a hero. Was it gray and robin sized? It was gray. And it was like, you know, like songbird sized. Man, look up. Yeah, there you go. They just stare at the dead lady. Yeah, they do. There's a snake. That snake likes boobies. He went. So this is the forest life they were talking about being around her. They showed a bird and a snake. They didn't show the others though, because I think the boys mentioned there being more than that. The director's cut. Gotta get your bird and snake religious imagery, I guess. Yeah. Oh god, that's painful to look at. And they're just having a good time playing with the ladybug. It hurts? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, it flew away, I see. That looks like Majesty when it zooms out over the land. Oh, we get that classic sound. Oh yeah, that's the locket or the pendant or whatever. That makes sense now, actually. Oh, that's where she dies. See this again with knowledge of what happens? Yeah. Oh. And this right here. Yeah. Very, different. Info you found in Steam about a way to potentially fix the runtime errors. Thank you. I'll look at that. Hitaka swear a hero. Swear a hero. That's sweary. What is happening? Okay. Was the first person with the photo her mother? After that was all the people who got killed. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh my. It is running very extremely poorly. Oh, no, maybe not anymore. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. New game. This will remove our other game. Selection for the red room. Oh, wait. The red room? Wait. Wait, what is all of this? Wait. The cat girl outfit for her is actually just a base part of the game. I didn't realize that. That's, well, the director's cut. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, wait, what? I gotta make him look cool. Oh, wait, these give you stuff. I wonder how you get them. Money reward times 3. Increase HP and attack power times 3. Then Emily, Diane, Thomas, and Carol. Yeah. You'll have to change their outfits once you unlock them. I don't know how you unlock them, yeah. Special ops. Money times 3. Tolerance to hunger and tiredness times 3. Does this change anything? Skin only, yeah. Car. Oh, wait. These give things. Skin only. Increase max speed and faster acceleration. Blue GT, enhanced handling. Expert. Car able to drift. Yes. Yes, basically that. Special. Is this the red room thing that it was talking about? Okay, I think it's running poorly in this, I'm gonna try it on Windows XP again, Service Pack, because this Service Pack feels like it's running rather poorly. I tried, oh, okay, I'm doing Service Pack 2. Let me do it again with Service Pack 3. That might be better. Yeah, Windows XP Service Pack 3. I was on Service Pack 2. Let me do that. I was on 95 before, and it just felt like it was running really slowly and poorly. Oh, no, I want to run as administrator. There we go. Okay. We're doing Windows XP Service Pack 3. 18 minutes and we're not even really playing the game yet. But, you know, we're figuring stuff out that's useful. Oh, let me check the Discord message you sent me. Use the phone outside the gallery to save, then... Use this method to get DP time. Okay, I think I need to do the set dp.exe to be aware of large addresses. That's probably the issue. I'll do that later. It does seem to crash every hour-ish. Runtime errors are a common problem. Yes. Yeah, my frame rate is way better now. Let's see what's in special. Yeah, it's actually working now. Interesting. I unlocked photos and stuff while I was playing without knowing. Trading cards. Okay, there's all my trading cards. I don't have that, whatever it is, which is weird. Wait, what am I doing? Cooking but got you up? Yo, thanks, man. Hope the weekend was good for you. It's really dark on your stream. Oh, I forgot to make it on again. Thank you. Not sure you're streaming the game.
You were very late.
I was supposed to be streaming the game. Okay, so, oh, these are the cutscenes. You can watch all the cutscenes. You don't have footage at the moment. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in, Dark Knight. I appreciate it. I hope your dinner is going to be delicious. I had a great weekend. I went to a photography thing at a state park and got cool pictures. When I have a chance to go through my camera and get all of them off of it, I'll post a couple in Bubbles Discord so you guys can see some of the cool wildlife I got pictures of. I'm about to replay this game and get it 100% on achievements. But first, I'm checking out the stuff I unlocked by beating it. Which, that seems, was all. Okay, new game. I wish to proceed. And this time, we'll get the OP weapons. Apparently, there's an infinite ammo melee weapon that does really high damage, and we just never got it, or found it. Yeah. The side quests unlock a lot of stuff, so it's probably those two. And we won't be skipping story stuff, because it's really cool. Infinite ammo flamethrower, yeah. They do like Amazing Grace. Maybe this time we also won't miss the really important scene near the end that it glitched out on.
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting.
I'll also
long
point out a lot
for
of little
this.
things along the way that I've learned about.
How about a special one? This story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat
Yeah,
nostalgic.
don't tell this story to this small child, you psychopath.
Girl, and listen all the way to the end.
Still find
Is
this
it
part
a
very
scary
strange.
Story?
Yeah.
It might be, but it's
We're watching a
also
story within a
very
story.
Important story. If
You don't trust
want
her.
to hear it,
It's just a child.
I can tell you a different story.
Although she is his child, so she's
No, I
probably
wanna hear it.
weird.
This way, I won't be scared.
This story will scare you,
Turn on
child.
the TV then.
It doesn't end with a story in a story. That's what I was just thinking. Is that normally when you have stories within stories or things within other things, like this is something I've learned about
This
in relation to like news broadcasts or stuff. If you have a set of people and then you go into a new set of people, you can't just cut out and end there. You have to have them say goodbye and then go back to the previous context of the other people and then have them say goodbye. So in this case, it's like the whole gameplay story is here, and then the meta story, like the framing is out here, but it doesn't end with the framing. I don't know, it's weird. The story outside ends and the story inside just continues. Yeah, which is weird. The framing's the offset from the story. Oh yeah, something we could have noticed. Let me see. EC display is screen X. Okay, let me turn. Is the volume in the game fine for you? I need to turn it down for myself a little bit. Something we could have noticed, but well, we did, but completely forgot about, is the fact that yeah, I need to turn it down for myself. I had to before. Remember, this map is marked with places that Kaysen has been. And a whole bunch of those are places with red seed markings on them. Yeah, they're all Kaysens. And so that's a tip right from the very first time you can walk in the game that, hey, by the way, Kaysen, he's important. Other than just the one that's like his doll at first. Yeah. Yeah, all the others are him too, holding plants, dressed differently. You'll even notice in Indiana, he's dressed up as a military officer right there. Oh. Don't see him for a long time, yeah. Strange clock's ticking away, though the room itself makes you feel as if time has stopped. Well, the clock's ticking away backwards. It's not like it ticking away is normal, a white screen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
This is the red room, I assume.
It's about time to get started.
Still don't like them, they're scary. I mean, they are children and kind of creepy and off and angelic, which, you know, adds to that.
Zach. Zach.
What are they?
Can you hear me?
I don't know.
It's me.
That part's kind of confusing.
If you can hear my voice, could you
I
respond?
haven't seen anything about it. Have not learned that. We'll answer to him.
Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time.
Let's
Let's take it slow.
slow.
Okay, Zach?
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, here we are, driving while smoking, talking on the phone, and using a laptop. Francis York Morgan. Who became an FBI guy to chase down the Red Seed serial killings because of Zach.
They both need each other.
I guess
It's
so.
called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even
Although I
sadistic things.
don't
But
think
that's
he
fine,
knew
as
that the
long
Red
as that's
Seed
what
stuff was
Tom
related to
wants.
his
Think
mom.
of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that.
Jerry? This is interesting.
Well, in the Tom and Jerry show,
Oh.
they live with each other.
I forgot that he's talking about Tom and Jerry.
Hello?
It did get me again. The exact same thing happened the first time I played it.
I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while.
Also, now I know I have infinite ammo on my pistol. Which means I won't be worried at the start about being super precise. And I know I can run by half the
Perpetrator from
enemies.
last case really was something.
Who was he?
Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into your nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off.
Now have a scar to show off. See, he has the scar on his cheek.
I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe.
He actually also has a scar across here where you can see where his hair isn't there, but he can't see it and doesn't acknowledge it or realize it exists until the end when he switches places. Yeah, Zach has a big scar across his face from the childhood trauma that happened then, I believe, and he doesn't like see it. Same with his hair. His hair is white, but he doesn't. He has a mental block. Yeah, the monkey squirrel sounds a little strange. Still don't like it. Did Kaysen then cause all the Red Seed crimes? I think so. I think his computer died. Yes. And his phone. I talked over the monkey sound.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
Yes. There it goes. There it goes. Tragically, the monkey sound was still audible. We will save. Okay. Oh, I forgot we have a flashlight because it's so unimportant. We got steel pipe. Okay. Money. One time it was kind of dark, but it was also in a chase sequence. Yeah. It's always darkest in the chase sequences. So I find it funny that they give you your toolbox right here. Oh wait, I forgot we can do this. The part where you chase the raincoat killer, I think you kept running into stuff then. That is true. Maybe it's useful in that part, because that part has the same lighting as when you're being chased, and the same like camera setup. Just let me know if I never need to change anything like about audio or visuals, so that my recording is good. Is your aiming still messed up? Oh, let me check and see. I didn't even think about it there. It felt not that bad, so maybe it's working better. Profiling. Hey, it showed Emily there. Poor Emily. Pain. Pain.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
Something that yeah, it looks like my aiming is still messed up because I can only aim so far. Like down and up. Oh well. Managed to win the game with it, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, you are correct. I did manage to win the game with the messed up aiming because I'm kind of, you know, a god gamer. Okay. Oh yeah, something that I remember is, you helped, you used Google, you did help, it was nice, is that I stopped suspecting George so much when him and I had dinner together and he like talked to me. But then I forgot that obviously because George is evil, he wanted me to trust him, and so he tried to manipulate me, which he did. And then immediately after that, he leaves when Emily shows up to the bar, because he wasn't expecting her. And you're kind of starting to trust him at this point, but they give you reason to doubt him again right afterwards when she mentions that he had asked her out back when she got there. But if you put two and two together, which I remember thinking at the time, but not really saying anything about, she was like 16 or 17 then when he asked her out, and he was 32. So that was a little creepy. More than a little. But you have to think about it for a minute and go, oh, yeah. That's also kind of Japanese. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I think 16 is like our 18 maybe in Japan. Doesn't translate well to the game that takes place in the US though. Yeah. This one I think puts its hand in my mouth, if I remember correctly. It's gross. I looked up reviews of this game, and when it came out, IGN gave it a 2 out of 10. And called it like one of the worst games they'd ever played. You got Mysterious Shadow. Why? Their review is kind of sad. I read it. See, I don't like auto aim because it puts my crosshair on their center of mass. But the story's amazing. Yeah, they didn't think so. They thought everything about it was terrible. I disagreed. But, oh crap. Destructoid gave it 10 out of 10. Citing how so many parts of it were so flawed, but it was still one of the most enjoyable things they'd ever played. Yeah, I have my aiming unlocked now. I'm gonna get the second one on the Switch and play it, just to have done it. Yeah, we won't profile again yet.
I've been
Super
through a lot of
ambitious as
crazy
well.
situations, but that one.
Which I think causes a lot of the flaws, yeah.
It's
Can you
first
stream the
time
second
I've
from
been
the Switch?
attacked so directly.
I'd have to buy a capture card. If I get a capture card, I can.
Can you give me a logical explanation about what that was?
No, I can't. Oh yeah, so basically I
Come on, don't
believe...
answer. Life is fun
I believe
because of the
what's being
mysteries.
implied here
Right,
is
Zach?
that he's been able to see, like, otherworld type stuff, but he's never actually been attacked by a shadow creature before. If you don't stream it, at least let me watch it, please. Okay, I'll try and stream it for you. Oh no, the light went out. We'll see how many times I die to the raincoat killer this time. They're so squishy at this point. They really do increase their health as the game goes, because these ones are dying to like 2 shots. Later on, the base ones take a lot more than that. We're also going to have a lot of side stuff to do. Going to be a pro at the QTEs this time around. Hopefully. I think I got pretty good at its QTEs. I want to get all this footage because I have the intent to make a video about this game. Don't hold your breath, because then I probably won't do it. But I might eventually just be like, hey, by the way, I made a video about this game. Still find it amusing that the guide I was looking for at the boss lists their health by how many shots they take from the Magnum. Yeah, apparently the Magnum is like infinite ammo. And so I guess it's kind of just a good measure, because it's good and people use it. Getting all the footage is the first step. That is true. And this game has an achievement for getting all the other achievements. And I'm addicted to those because I display them on my Steam profile for games I like Sekiro and Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. There's also apparently some mode that makes them all tougher. What is it? How do you activate it? Gonna have room for this one? Yes. I have room for many more achievements. You can display up to like 20, I think, in one thing. I don't think I'll make it harder, but also once I get weapons that are actually good, maybe I will. Or at least just see what it is. Oh no, this has been cut up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Jerry looks really bad, Zach. I think the killer really had a grudge against it. You got machine broken by an axe. Okay, I'm not going to let him profile because I really don't care about it until the final one, because we just have to watch it every time. Zach, let's try to find a way to fix this mess. I got the fuse box. Okay. Why did I say ow? I just didn't kill it. I didn't get hit. I assume it's over here. It's a lock. I hate how they stick their hands in your mouth. Fuse box. Exactly what it needed. Just what the doctor ordered. Someone says that in something. Maybe it's a killing floor voice sign. I haven't leveled in killing floor in days. Boop. Apparently there's a quest you can only play at the end of the game where you fight tougher versions of all the bosses. We'll do it this time. Just because... Why not? Also because it's a quest, so I think we have to.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure we need to beat every single quest to 100% the game. Okay. Bruh. I also should really look at what all the achievements are, so I know I'm completing all of them and not missing anything as I go. Need to look at like a 100% guide to make sure I don't miss anything. We're gonna aggressively do side quests this time too. Like as soon as we have free roam. Oh crap. I pressed it, dude. 90 times instead of 70. Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad of an increase. Oh, what was I saying right before you said that? I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying. It was something. I need better short-term memory. Ow. Achievements, following a guide. Oh yeah, we're going to... It's 50 on his first phase normally and 24 on the third phase since you don't shoot him during the second. Just run. That's true. As soon as we are able to go and do side quests, we'll start just doing all of them. We'll try and have every side quest done as soon as possible, so that we have no chance of missing any. One of the other things that led me to not suspect George that much is that he's standing outside. I saw a bunch. Oh! Yeah, I should have looked closer at those. That first profiling sequence has a whole bunch of stuff in it that will be seen throughout the rest of the game.
The milk I poured in my coffee made a sign.
Thomas's tattoo, you probably did. It has a lot of things in there that only make sense really later. The fact that George chases, that you're being attacked by the raincoat killer in these different places, really fun to see again when you know it. When you know, yes, it is. The thing is that it's different because they maybe not suspect him as much, but one thing you have to realize is that you have to take the stuff that happens in the other world less literally. It's not physically happening in the real world. It's like all spiritual stuff. But that led me to not suspect him as much. Yay, we get to run down over to them. Oh, I love this scene. First meeting my new friends. World doesn't match up with the regular world space-wise. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I should have realized that it's not something to worry about, really, because spatially, the other world encounters are very different. Doesn't need to match up time-wise either, I expect. Yeah. It's
Yeah, you
a
were
whole
very
nother
late.
world. Now you are very late. Emily Wyatt. So sorry, lady.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent
Francis
York
York.
Morgan. Please just
Call me York.
That's
That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good. Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm Deputy Sheriff Emily Wyatt. George, he's the sheriff. He went looking for you, actually. He should be back soon.
I see.
To
If
kill
you
ya.
don't mind me asking,
Yep.
Did you walk all the way here?
Yes.
My car broke down, that's all.
Did you walk all the way here? She's like, man, he walked from another city.
She's easy on the eyes.
Definitely worth the trip to primitive world.
By the way, don't mention anything about what happened back there. She'll think you're a psycho.
Okay.
Don't want that, do we?
So is the other world and the red world two different things? No, they're the same thing. They just call it other world in most of the places that you see it mentioned.
Call me George.
And the enemies in there are called shadows. George Woodman.
FBI Special
Should have
Agent
known it from his
Francis
last
York
name.
Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls
Calling
me.
it primitive, but also likes their small town values. I don't know. It helps to not spoil things, yeah.
Guy is so interested in a small town
This
homicide.
isn't called the red world until Kaysen says it. Yeah.
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new samples.
She's like,
to
oh,
help me with
okay.
my profile.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem. Just want to set things straight. Our small town has its share of problems. I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand that.
Of course. Of course.
I said he surely had a woman near him killed. That was correct. I'm genius.
Car.
Except that I didn't see George coming at all. Yeah.
Oh, and my clothes and luggage are still inside.
All right. Don't worry. I'll get my assistant Thomas to take care of it.
Oh yeah, Thomas is his assistant,
Do you need anything else?
which I forgot.
Thanks. That'll be all.
Fit right into Parks and Rec.
Well,
Yeah.
I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your
I
investigation.
want to watch Twin
Don't know how
Peaks,
to
but it's
say
not
it,
on Hulu anymore.
but, really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan.
Sure, bud. Sure you do.
And we'll handle the investigation.
Thomas needs to be
You just
freed
think
from
of this as a
Jorg.
vacation.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
Tree worshiper. Could probably get Twin Peaks from the
To assess
library. That's
situation,
true. I didn't think
there
about
are
that.
no cavemen here. We're as far forward as the Middle Ages, and we've just met the king.
Yeah, the king. But I promise Thomas doesn't want to be freed from Jorg. It's a very destructive relationship. This is true. Thomas is in love. Let's go. Zero continues. I think we're already doing better than before. I think I might have had to continue at the start last time because of quick time events. I think I did because I wasn't ready to spam A and D. I thought I just had to do it like A and then D and I was good. Previously, nah, we're good. We're good. I think you might be right that I failed 2 or 3 times.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why didn't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
No.
It's got some memories attached to
You shall
it,
burb.
sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
He's already talking about movies. We know his love of movies. Angel Isaac. Oh, everything's gone from the map. A sugar donut. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the whole sneaking part again. That's gonna be annoying. Not that sneaking ever really matters in the game, aside from that one part. I guess you have to hold your breath for the killer sections, but that's it. Hey, child. Hello, me.
Don't breathe.
Hold your breath. Okay, I'm gonna skip that because this is of no importance. There we go. God, that thing can open its mouth real wide. It also has Joker mouth going up here. Oh, it's so close to us. It's got red fingers. Really can't see, can it? Oh, we could do more fishing this time too. We're waking up in the hotel. FK. What does it mean, Zach? I just pulled my escape keycap off
The
accidentally.
symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves.
A strange doll.
And twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
We do need coffee because we need to have a premonition.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
There we go. Okay. We'll keep our first suit. We'll save. And we'll shave. Okay. Apparently he can grow a beard if you don't shave. Didn't know that. I guess it makes sense why you shave. I just didn't know that you could grow a beard. Okay, we need to go find Polly. Oh, look at that. Forest casing. Wait, what did it say about the weather? Clear day. Cool. Oh, what the? I never noticed this. There's an egg in there. Classic music.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast
Good
is
morning,
ready for
Mr.
you.
Morgan. She do be hunched over. Polly Oxford.
Thank you, Mrs.
I woke up and went
Polly
to Polly.
Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Also, I held my breath and went by the dead thing.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes. It's
Delicious, Polly.
My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests.
Yeah, the metal's just spinning in the
Honestly, though,
background.
it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Does he not
Oh
count Casey? Does he
my.
not come to
We're
town
all
very
right.
often? I don't think he comes that often.
I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
She can totally hear when she
Oh
wants to.
my,
Yes,
Mr.
she
Morgan.
can.
You're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine
I don't
over
like
here.
her.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to
Yes,
be able to relax
this is.
here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know.
Feel nostalgic
I'll
now?
help you out in
I do
any
too.
way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Yeah.
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town
It's the main
is called
theme.
Greenvale. It
I
rains
did know
here
that.
quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back
6,000?
then.
Now there's less than
We saw
600.
plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
Clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful
I
sound.
wonder if you can hear it in the game
you'll love
when
it too, I think.
certain
I look
times
forward to hearing
happen.
it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually.
But imagine after the
Polly.
murdering incident, a lot of people would want to
Could you
leave.
tell me about
Yeah.
the shops
And a
around
lot
here?
died.
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65.
Sweary
I
65.
don't care much for
Okay.
either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also
He really
have a
likes
gas
putting his
stand,
name
of course,
in his
the
games.
art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find.
Oh, I'll
what
actually
you
go to
need.
the gunsmith this time. I never visited him last time.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better
gas
start
station
cleaning
couple.
up.
Yeah.
You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly.
Coffee.
I have to warn you, though. I am very particular about my
Everyone else
coffee.
was great. Yeah.
The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Here we go. Gonna pour a little milk in there. I'm pretty sure the texture doesn't change at all. You could see before he poured it, you could see part of the K. FK.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a
Yeah,
crisp
the cream was
spring
already in it.
FK. In the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
If you don't look with interest, just imagine he makes you look since they reference it later. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. Maybe he just lightly notes it instead of being so enthusiastic about it. I don't know. Let's see if we can do Polly's side quest, since it's really easy. Hey, Polly. Hey, Polly. No, I can't.
Oh, hi.
Sales girl too. That's right. Coffee comes as a set. Blah, blah, blah. Great, thank you. Do you want something? Talk. Don't be out too late. There's been a lot of trouble in these parts recently. Trouble? You know, the terrible murder. It's just so scary. Very true, but I am, you know, looking for the murderer. They even send you on a quest looking for a picture of young Polly in the hotel. They're cheeky. Yes, they are. Don't say such horrible things. Well, you gotta risk something to gain something. Oh, Mr. Morgan, I'm not that kind of lady. Zach, I think she's misunderstood us again. Yeah, here, she points this out in the end. But, you know, just really right here, you just walk up and look and go, yeah, there's Forrest Kaysen. They really, weren't afraid to wear on the sleeve, what's going on and give you plenty of chances to just pay a little bit of attention and notice things. Oh, you missed it? Let me run back over. Right there. So right next to her when you talk to her. You just go and look, and it's not that hard to look at it and see. Boom. Forrest Kaysen. Does this lots of the town folk know there's something up with him? I think as far as you know, it's only her who probably has some understanding. What's up here? Have I ever gone up here? Oh, I think it's just a medal. Yeah. Oh well, we need the money. Maybe she's into Kaysen. Yikes. I hope not. Okay, so we can't do her quest yet, so we just gotta go out. First day of investigation. Yay. 0 continues. Do you think we can do it? The problem is I would have to not mess up any of my QuickTime events. And I don't know if that's going to happen. You can try. I can try. I'm not sure if I would believe.
police car.
I'm going to try and meet people and do their side quests earlier this time. Oh yeah, I was saying that earlier. I'm going to try to do all of the side quests like as soon as possible. Don't
So
be
we
late.
have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach?
I will try to get all of the quests
Take it
done
for a
as
spin.
fast as I can. We met a lot of the town people when we had to at the town hall. Yeah.
I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs.
Does this town have values? It seems like there's a lot
Let's head over to
of
the
bad
sheriff's
stuff
department.
happening. Try not to live on lollipops. We can try. Change view talk, navigation, signal right, signal. We're not going to use our signals. Wipers, boost, honk, brakes, reverse, steer, headlights. Okay. Oh, we have headlights. Did I forget about that? I might have. Flare. Very good. Okay, I did forget we have headlights, but they don't really matter. Still can't believe that they gave a GPS in the car that works, but you can't really look at. Because there is no good way to look at it. Wow, 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 wow.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in TV.
We get to listen to them talk about this stuff again.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that
Move your
quality
arm,
is a
York.
good reminder of those
Seriously.
days.
Oh,
So
crap.
many new
Just
audio and visual appliances were
let me
coming out back
see it
then.
more easily.
Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the
And
Star
my
Wars
HUD
movies
covers
on
it.
TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the
We
Killer
never did go to the
Tomatoes,
high school. I thought we
filmed in
would do something there at some
1978.
point.
Produced, directed, written, and edited by John
You know what?
DeVillo.
We're going to do a race.
Really awful, but
We'll
for
let
some
him finish
reason I still
talking.
remember it pretty well.
We didn't do a single
It had
race.
so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The
A lot of
87
places they're kind of
remake
optional.
theatrical
Yeah.
release bumped up to a whopping
Like
90
the
minutes.
power plant
That
spot,
was around
the
the time I
electrical
came to
area.
Willow.
I think there's a side quest that
I
has
never
something
had
there.
a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
We never did one race, so we'll do it this time. Because we have to, for achievements. Where are we going? I guess we just have to hit the markers. We have a time limit. What? That's dumb. They don't... If you don't know where you're going to have to turn, you aren't ready for it. Gotta drive the car more? Yeah. Okay. So where's the next one? Okay, perfect. Oh, they got some music for this. Oh, we made it that turn. Let's see. Okay. This music's actually kind of good. It's like the awful Quidditch minigame in Harry Potter 1 and 2. Hated that minigame. Lol. I should stream Harry Potter 1 and 2 at some point. That could be fun. That's actually a great idea. I should stream those. This game has sweet music. It does. And I own it now. I have it as MP3s. Oh, what the... Oh my god. It'd be pretty short, I bet. Now that you wouldn't suck at playing them, yeah. No, I need to get Father to come and help me with the wait, it's on the other side. Bro! This is the worst racing minigame ever because you don't know where you're gonna have to go after each thing. So, bruh. No, I'm gonna have to get Father to come and help me run away from the troll, obviously. Remember how hard that was? I remember how hard that was. I just realized in recent years, the large parts of those games are just platforming. Yeah, they're essentially platforming games. Like, slight puzzle and platforming. I swear if I have to redo this, I'm gonna be mad. Because it never tells me where I have to go. If it showed you the next, like, one after the next one, it wouldn't be as bad. Okay. Yeah, we need to keep big map up. That helps. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of my way. I'm running out of time. Okay, okay, okay. Don't find the part hard too much is scary. Oh, yeah. Okay. Maybe. Oh, yeah, this is it. We're going back to where we started. Thank God. We almost ran out of time. I was afraid we were going to have to redo that, which would have sucked. There's a card on a basketball hoop. Let's go over there and get it. This made me think more of that old motorcycle game. Oh, yeah. God, I can't remember the name. Wait, how do I get in there? Dirt Bike Mania? That wasn't it. It was something like that, though. Okay, let's get out of the car and go over there. Need to shoot it down. I probably will. I'd like to just leave the race course.
Is there something
yeah.
here that you want to check out?
It was
We're
cool.
supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's office, but
I know.
if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
I'm acting on a hunch. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's on the ground now. Keith Ingram. Oh, yeah, it's that guy. It's very important. You gotta collect stuff. Yes, it is very important. Is this another race? Marvelous. Okay. That was strange, but I'll take it. It was money. It was cash money. Is that the father of the creepy twins? You know what? I guess so, because he's the husband of the lady who works at the supermarket, and she's their mom, right? He is who you get the overpowered guitar from. That is a really good melee weapon that has infinite uses and one-shots most enemies. Yeah, the Milk Barn couple. Okay, now we can go to the police station. But you also get map for the boss rematch quest for him. Oh, okay.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83.
Okay, I'll let him talk
Directed
this out
by
before I
Douglas
drive
McKay.
in.
Right. It was filmed pretty cheap, but still.
Why'd be selling such a thing I do not know?
The monster design with the mouth.
Why does anyone have the things they have? Apparently you can even get an RPG, like rocket-propelled grenade,
Did you know that
as a
they made
weapon.
sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for
I
some
don't know why I
reason.
just moved out of the way
They said the
for that
staff
car,
the
like,
sequel
it
was
matters.
Totally different from the original.
Star Wars Holiday Special,
Wonder how
I
the
wouldn't be
sequel turned
surprised.
You know, the monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach.
Responded to sound?
Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
No, it sounds like the enemies that
Back
you're
in
fighting here,
1989,
dude.
Directed by Ron Underwood.
The car could push you.
That was a great role for Kevin Bacon.
Good question. I wonder if they could.
Masterpiece.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy.
Because I can't push
I
them.
remember there was a fourth one.
Dude, stop
I've
talking,
only seen the
please.
first one, though.
There we go. Perfect. We're going inside. Greenvale Sheriff's Department. I always want to say Greendale because of Community. So nice to be back in Greenvale.
That's
It
one
is.
fine building for such a small town.
Oh, look for the tree. Yeah, I'll show you. It's just off to the side on his left.
Do you agree, Zach?
Like, I believe it's just over there. Oh, another thing we'll see in a minute that I think I missed. Well, I kind of noticed, but just didn't think about. Far more excited than you should be to get to see it again.
Expecting you.
I'm excited
Thomas
to play it
McLean,
again.
the sheriff's assistant.
Thomas McLean.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
You can just call me York.
Please just call me York.
Poor Thomas.
It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my
It
job.
might feel the worst for
I
Thomas
just-
out of everyone.
I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation.
I think I feel worse for Emily just
I
because
just can't believe Anna was murdered.
she had the saddest
Such a
end
bright,
comparative to
lovely girl.
what
Did
she
you know her
did, which
well?
was just work here.
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry.
I think
It's
the
just
most
that
messed up life
This
might
is
go
the
to
first
Thomas.
really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay.
Thomas had a terrible
Let me know when
time and
things are ready.
seems to only get to be happy after dying. That is true.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type.
I forgot he said
Totally
that.
at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Hey, you there. Officers. Nothing to do with the case. Yeah. Fair. So, if we come down here... and go over here, which is where the cracked key is. The door to the sacrifice room is right here. It is right here and has been hastily covered with a bed, which is where Thomas dropped his key. And they send you right here, right next to this door, to once again tell you, hey, by the way, there's something weird in the police department. What? I can't let the criminal out? That's where Anna was killed? No. Anna was killed in the wood mill. What's this way? Oh, shooting range. Oh, there's squirrel keys over here too. Don't need them though. Don't remember much about the sacrifice room. Yeah, it's... you only go there for a moment at the end of the game. Right before you fight him. Yeah, zombies shoot at you in the other world version of the shooting range. Okay. Forgot that was going to happen because I haven't done the fix yet. I may have been Googling stuff about boss fights at the time. Yeah, you probably were. Seems to be about an hour. Yeah. Okay, if not bad, I don't think we're back very far. Let me see what time it is. 6:50. We'll do a little bit more. $1,400. That's a lot, but I guess you start with a decent amount. And oh wait, we already did several things that got us money compared to our first run, so it makes sense we have more money. It makes sense. Work of genius, it is. Oh, I have to drive back. No, I didn't save doing the race. Okay, we'll redo all that and then do the sheriff's department stuff and be done there. Next time I'll try and fix the runtime issue. Oh, this time I can show you the tree outside of the sheriff's office. Ow. Ooh. Spy fiction.
So, Zach.
Hopefully that fix will help. Doesn't work for everyone. I'll try. We'll see.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought?
Oh, I have to listen to him talk on all these things again. I guess I don't have to, but
and remember when that video store
I want to let him.
We spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, filmed in 1978. Produced, directed,
it's a wild movie.
Edited by John DeBello. It was really...
Okay, at least I kind of have a better idea what happens this time. The runtime error really is worse than the aiming issue. That is true. The aiming issue only really affects you a few times throughout the whole thing, and can be worked around, not that hard. Whereas the... oh my god. The runtime issue loses you time throughout your entire gameplay. Okay, I remember it's a turn on this one. To the right, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then another turn to the right here. See, I remember this time, kind of. And then we just kind of go in circles, I think. Okay. Oh, far away. Okay, good. And then we go, I think, around the side. Yeah. Around this way. Oh. Okay. That's a weird texture clipping issue going on over there, I think. Oh, okay. This way. We're doing it so much faster this time. Oh, don't get in my way, nerd. And then we take a right. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's go. Okay. I wonder how many races there are. Crap, 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 crap. Okay, and now we're on the... what am I crashing into? There was nothing there! Too many, since there's gotta be more than one. You're correct. Okay, yeah. We're done. We did it significantly faster than last time. Last time we almost lost. So I guess beating that unlocked that spot we can go stand in to like make all of those medals appear. Oh wait, there's a... oh, we can lower the map now.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check
100%
out?
faster. I
We're
think.
supposed to
Wait,
go
what's
through Anna
100%
Graham's
faster?
file at the sheriff's office, but if you want to act on a hunch, then I'm with you.
Oh, there's a lock there. Can I shoot the lock from back here? Oh, time on the race, yeah. Okay, I can't shoot that lock through there, so I parked in the wrong spot. Sorry. Please, there we go. You always have to hear the sirens going because I always want to be going quick. Okay. Speedrun strats. Except for that this is kind of the opposite of a speedrun because I'm doing everything. 100% achievement speedrun. Run in a circle. Dang, look at all the money we are getting. So much money. We'll be rich. 100% speedrun, yeah. Okay. Now we will go to the police department and I'll show you the tree. And we'll save while we're there. Oh. There it is. One of the three, I won't say 3 red trees because there technically are red more than 3, but 3 places with a red tree. There's one of them. I'm going to skip through the dialogue because we just did it before the crash.
Pleasure.
Oh, and there was a phone right here. There was a phone right here and I didn't notice, so I didn't save. Because I always save when I find a phone. Okay, we'll run back here and get the key. And then we can also get the weight. Oh, wrong way. We can get the weight for Jorg. Door. Detective, he just sees the door and goes, "Oh, I wonder what that is." Makes them let him in. And he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, George, you're under arrest." Just solves the case in a day. Lucille, I think that's the weight I'm looking for. Agent York, did you find the key? I did.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Just instantly ran to the right place.
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the
Did you
meeting
become
room.
a psychic? Yes, I have.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
Yeah, knowing what happens does kind of, knowing where to go does kind of help with the psychicness.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18, she just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child.
It's the roll.
Her
That's
mother
like a little
is
donut.
unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident.
Have you seen this child?
After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense.
True.
Zach.
They want to join the sheriff's weird sex cult. Oh, don't put out your cigarette on their plate.
City folk, huh? No. No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him. And some should have better manners.
Huh. This is
Oh yeah,
a
biscuit.
good biscuit.
Poor shocked
I've
people.
never
They
tasted
have no
a
idea
biscuit
what's to
this
come from this
delicious.
man.
Where in town can I get these?
Well, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going
Yes,
to
sir.
use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Are they? I guess he's in law enforcement because of George. Yes, he is. I don't remember exactly the story, but... Oh, I didn't do George's quest. I needed to go and talk to him before going and giving the key to him. Crap! I'm too efficient. God, I'm rich already. I can still do it. I just need to do it later now instead of right then, which I could have. Just less efficient, yeah. I wanted to do it immediately. I forgot that as soon as I talked to him, it was gonna move me on.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
There's Red Tree in the background, yeah.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George.
George's mustache makes it so hard to take him seriously. I don't even know why. It is a little silly. Okay, No, I want to get in the car with them because there's dialogue. But also it's raining and I do need to go get a flower. So I will leave the car. I am going to just go and drive and get the flower. Because then we can do the quest as soon as possible to get the fast travel.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York.
He just looks like a comedic sheriff who thinks a lot of himself. Move out comedic and yeah, you've got it.
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, where is a flower? Let's look at the map. Probably significant the flower only blooms in the rain, you know. Let's see also. I want to find George Woodman too. Yeah. He has 2. We need to do the one with his weight probably first, but we can at least go and get the flower right now. Where is the flower? Let's see if there's one near where we're going. Oh, yeah, there's one. Okay. So, yeah, we'll head up to the hospital and we'll just turn off to the side and get that flower. And the hospital is... Which direction is that? That's north, so it's east. It's by the fishing place. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Also, I don't know if we can fish until we do the fishing quest of the main story, unfortunately. because we're going to be doing some fishing this time, because I think there's some side stuff for it, possibly.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work.
See, this is why I didn't want to get out, because you have dialogue with them, which is cool.
Flying all over the country alone?
I must say, I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well.
Have to play the
with
darts
women,
game.
might
This
be
is true.
supposed to hear.
That's
It
because
gives you another inventory
you
slot,
notice things
apparently,
like
in
that
your
at my
like
age.
weapon
You have to
inventory,
treat
which is
women
nice.
carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation?
Oh, my
I
God.
see you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good.
Problematic woman.
Terribly good.
Sounds like a
Thin
funny
away,
song.
And nobody will notice it in a week.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but
your
any
city
gathering of
eyes.
people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes.
Hey, look at that
Our
thing.
job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. Now, that's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is. The monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
Yeah, I
No,
was
nothing.
talking out loud there. That's funny.
I was just reflecting on a little history.
We're in
Jaywalkers.
the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
No, it's not. We're parked. They're about to get mad at me. No, well.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
Neither do I.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, the hospital closes at 2100. Please make it inside before then.
They are no longer needed. This is true. It's like, I was just gonna pick up a flower, you nerds. Could wait in the car. Flower with no name. What chapter are we in? When can I do Polly's? Still sad that we lost our police friends. I thought we would. I just didn't know it would be so tragic. We did lose all of them. It was sad. Where is Polly? $31. 8. Is that really the first time we can do that one? Or is there another Polly? Yeah. Okay, so I don't need to worry about Polly's until 8. Does Kaysen not get a side quest? I don't think so. We will go and do the hospital because you kind of need to get George back out. Because I think he's at the hospital now. And I don't know if I can go and do other stuff really until I've done this. After this, I should be able to go and do his side quests.
Zach, picking up
That is
from
all
where we left
suspicious.
off,
If so, that is true.
about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
I'm gonna cut you off again.
DVDs have almost no bonus
I'm
material.
gonna cut you off
Even
again.
if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those
Oh,
days.
God.
So many new audio and visual appliances were coming.
Okay, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
Given more to talk about later. This is true. Although I'll probably be fast traveling a lot later. Which I'm glad I didn't fast travel the first time, because I think it adds more having to drive back and forth between the places. Personally. IGN review was unhappy about it,
Agent
but
Morgan,
I think it is
have
good.
no respect for rules and protocol. We were waiting for you, and now you try to go in by yourself.
Oh, George.
That's why I sometimes walk all over in Pokemon. Yeah.
Just watch it from now on.
Mm-hmm.
That was the stance
I
she
don't
did.
like
It was funny.
considerate people who think that they're above the rules. And I'm sure I've made this point clear by now.
Calm down, George. He probably just got lost on his way here and rushed in. Right, Agent York?
George, I don't like you.
Let's go inside then.
I don't think they accounted for the rain in the animation. Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny they pulled off his hat in the pouring rain. Oh, it's this girl. I forgot she
Sheriff.
existed. Freckly Fiona, hospital receptionist. Hello, Freckly Fiona.
We're here to see Usha.
Usha.
know
I like
where he is?
Usha.
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Is it really that
Nice to meet
confusing
you,
that
Mr.
a hospital has
Abiyah.
a
The
computer room?
is where our employees share a
York.
computer.
Very nice to meet you, too.
She has a quest.
I'm
I saw it
FBI
next to
Special
Polly's.
Agent Francis
Okay.
York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
Everyone's always talking about a scar, and I believe they're mostly talking about this scar, but he only knows about
Haven't
this
heard of this
little
yet?
scar.
It's a recent bestseller mystery.
Much more
It's
important than
set in
Anna.
the US,
Anna,
a small
yeah.
traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime. The murder of a local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed.
They breathe in
really
time.
much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Okay. Probably doesn't have anything else to say. Yeah. Yo, Grimthorpe, welcome. We've just started our replay. I've already done a race, which I never did a single one of in my first playthrough. Where's the computer room supposed to be? Like, somewhere around here. Yeah, optional content. Oh, it's this way. Oh, this is the entrance. I see. I was confused before when I thought this was the entrance. We're also going to get the quick travel that I didn't know was a thing. There's fast travel in the game, and I got it in our first playthrough and didn't know that's what it was and never used it once.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's a
It's kinda
message
sad.
on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. The knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
Travis more Vesperic.
It's a
Yeah,
simple
I
puzzle.
said to Tarshka that I'm glad we didn't use fast travel because I think the first playthrough not using it was better. What do you mean? She says next to giant chess posters. Yeah. King passes rook and meets bishop. Knight takes a pawn. Queen. There we go. Checkmate. Woo. His smiles are always funny.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
More games. I'm going to get Fiona to
Missed his
call Usha
terrifying
up here
smile.
right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
I'm not joking.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it.
It did say the doctor's below with the deceased, which very obviously means that Usha's in the morgue with the dead girl,
Then it's
right?
time to meet the mistress.
That wasn't exactly a hard one to figure out, Sheriff. Oop. Gorg's very impatient and a little dumb. Yes. I don't remember exactly how to get through here, but I think this is the correct way. There should be stairs around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I'm so good. Speedrunner strats. Or pathing, at least. Speedrunner pathing. I'm totally gonna speedrun this game. Boop. God, we're rich already. It's only getting more. There we go, Usha. Crashless run. No, we've had one crash due to runtime error, but I'm going to try a fix for next time we stream that might fix the runtime errors.
Made it. Let's get started, shall
Last run was 22 crashes. Usha Johnson, I like this guy. No counters time, yeah, no counter. Because hopefully I'll fix it, and I want this footage
Nice to meet you.
to be
I'm
clean.
Usher Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York.
Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Usha's
Are you a
chill.
forensic
Can't wait to do
practitioner?
his side quest.
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle
Do you have a
the
way to
task.
save the gameplay footage without lovely
see.
conversations?
Well,
No,
it was
but it doesn't
pretty
really
fun.
matter
Oh, I'm
because
glad you liked
it
it.
probably would be muted.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
Poor Usha.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the
God,
time
I
of
love
death
this song.
is estimated to be
This
between
background
20
music.
and 2200 hours.
Just so
That's
atmospheric.
Still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Yes. Ooh.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck.
Gorg pretending to
After
be
further
interested.
investigation, I now have a different conclusion.
What is your conclusion?
The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
I guess that makes sense. She did have her tongue bitten off.
Which means...
Oh, and she was cut
she
open.
was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards.
Yeah,
The
that
excessive
wound
loss
would
of
kill you
blood
pretty
from Her
fast.
internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance. The most tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first to phase her consciousness, and then the killer killed.
Drugged with the red
The
seeds
killer
because they
most
are a
likely has
drug.
deep traumatized past concerning women.
That is true.
You probably cannot converse with them normally.
That is false.
Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely individual.
Hey, shut up. That's my
Either
job.
that
Stop.
or a truly hardcore sadist.
Here we go. I'm about to yell at him.
He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer
He
back.
did do a pretty good job.
He watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew.
How normal is George's conversations with Emily?
In Seattle in
Oh,
1985.
good question.
Much like
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings
Yeah, there
as a
we go.
doctor.
I'm yelling at him now.
Criminal profiling is my job.
I mean, he asked her out when she was 16 and he was 32, so
You're wrong.
kind of
also.
weird conversations.
Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
Tell me, what time did it stop raining on the night Anna was killed?
Yeah.
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Nice.
Directed by John Landis, 1981.
Movie
So
facts,
the
nice.
rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon. George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
Yeah,
What
I don't know which
more
one
do
they
you
were
hope to
going for, but
find?
either way, creepy.
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
It works, yeah. Hey, Usha. Trace of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. Judging from the impressions, she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. The object was circular with a relief shaped like a peace mark. There it is. And his body is lying. Okay, yeah. I know that. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. Do you ever do a thing like this again where you examine stuff? You have this camera view again, when, you're kidnapped, but I don't know if you ever do it quite like this again. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. The tongue has been removed. Look at the edge of the stump. I still can't believe you didn't find the red seeds in her mouth. Like, bro. Doing an autopsy, and her tongue is cut out. Didn't look any farther back.
That Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining. At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining, but you can still see tear marks on her cheeks.
Maybe they were further in his throat, in her
That
throat.
means she was
Still,
killed
you think you noticed? Yeah.
She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
Usha, are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially.
Too passionate, one might say, George.
But I don't see what that has to
He is passionate about chess, Usha.
George, the perpetrator is just like
This moment is good. This whole scene is really good.
He's a passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
The perpetrator bit off Anna's tongue.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
York remembers he has a flashlight. They would have noticed the teeth marks, yeah.
Zach. Our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just...
Oh, this moment is also so good.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm
I believe this is.
George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Yeah. Guilty conscience. Oh, look at all these bags. George is like, what the heck?
Amazing, huh?
He's got red
I'm
seeds.
sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here.
Wonder if George was concerned
Bishop takes queen.
that he had all those.
Takes your queen.
Probably.
Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
He's pop on over to the other world to kill ya. Oh yeah, I looked at his chessboard.
My first victory in the Grandmaster.
Yo, he's a Grandmaster. I do think it's funny that it's his first victory in the Grandmaster ranking, which is kind of weird because it doesn't really work like that. You become a Grandmaster by like going to all these different events and getting certain placings and stuff. It's not like he won a game and now he's Grandmaster and then he got his first win in Grandmaster. Oh yeah, I have to do this now. I forgot. Luckily I know what to do, so for the most part at least I remember, so it'll be pretty quick and easy.
Zach, they're here.
He really has a scary face. Yeah. Where's this lead? Oh yeah, I see her in here. You get through this part before the game crashes again. I should be able to, judging from my stream time. Okay. Anna? Keep running around. Max shaves. Apparently you do actually grow a beard if you don't shave. I didn't know it, but apparently it is a thing that happens. I just shaved so much that I... Okay. Don't shave then, we need to see Glorious beard. Okay, apparently the next round time error was a lot closer than I expected. But it's fine because we had just saved, because I want to finish this part. Okay, no more shaving until we get to see the beard. Although we will lose money for it. Fuck you up the bum, hee hee hee. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Also, I won't be able to go to the gym Thursday, probably, because we're doing a thing with my dad. And Friday, we're doing the James Bond movie, I think. So we probably won't be able to do it this week. But next week, we can do it again. Heresy. Subconscious message about the director's feelings on beards. You only get money if you don't grow one. No, he has interesting ideas about how to make you feel connected to your character and immersed in the world by doing things like eating and shaving and cleaning your suit. And sleeping. Let's skip it this time. But wiping minigame when? Yikes. You did feel compelled to shave even though you didn't need to. This is true. I felt compelled to shave every time. Hey, nurse.
Nice shot. Amazing.
They still died of one shot at this point when it's to the head, which is quite nice. God, just fall down. There we go. He has a newer game called The Good Life, where you're a photographer who's like massively in debt, and you're in a small British town that there was a murder in. But it sounds like it might be a bit too annoying to play.
Amazing.
Code released on a number on the healthcare system. Yeah. I don't know if I would want to go to this hospital.
Nice shot.
Oh, I went to this nature photography thing over the weekend. And brain. Give me just a second. Sometimes I'm fighting and I forget. Heard of it. It also seemed like it's more comedic. Yeah. It's not as grim as this game. Grim not necessarily being the right word, but oh, big guy. There we go. Coffee, black. Dark, yeah. So also its graphics are a lot more stylized, but not in a way that I'm really that big of a fan of. Oh yeah, right here. So we'll watch this first. This game is the same kind of awkward mixture of drama, comedy, and death that I love in my Korean shows. The director said that his intent wasn't to make it overtly comedy or overtly like dark comedy or something. He said he wanted to capture life. And so, you know, you got these funny moments and stuff mixed in with all of the crappiness of the small town murder. Well, Life is Strange. Life is Strange is a great game that I would have loved to play through on stream if I didn't know exactly what happens, so it just wouldn't be the same.
Nice shot. Great. Amazing.
Oh wait, where do I need to go with that key card? I think it's also down this way. Oh, she almost grabbed me. Yeah, it's down this way. There we go. It's all dark and gloomy. It doesn't feel real. Yeah, exactly. So I went to this nature photography thing over the weekend. Well, Friday and Saturday, and came back this morning. And one of the guys who is in charge of it is named Rocky. And Rocky was a talker, let me tell you. I loved Rocky. He was a character, but oh my god, would he talk. At the dinner last night, after the other guest speaker had already talked, Rocky had his turn. He's an older gentleman, probably like in his 60s. And his part went on for a half hour, maybe, and was all these disconnected stories. Like, it felt like we were getting the man's life story. So basically, I was the only really young person there. The first night, there was a social thing where the people who were there for both days could show up and talk and stuff, and I showed up. And everyone else was like 2 to 4 times my age. One guy looked like he was probably in his 80s. Most of the others looked like minimum 50, maximum 70. And so it was interesting. There was a bar, so I had 2 drinks and then just talked with old people for 2 hours. It was an experience. And I met Rocky and all these other old people. Oh, and a guy called Dennis who was cool. I liked Dennis. Alcoholism, yeah. And then the next day at the first class, because not everyone's there for both days. Some people are just there for the second day. There were 2 women in the class who looked like closer to my age. So we started talking because we were the only young people, the whole thing. Everyone else was like minimum 50. And so we kind of just went to the same things and hung around and talked. And they ended up apparently being 28. So they were still older than me. I was the youngest. No, they were both married. Yeah, they're older than you. So at the talk at the end, we were all at the same table where we've been eating and just exchanging looks when Rocky would continue his story, because man, it confused one dude versus all the dudes when they're married. True.
Here, over here.
This story was like so weird. It was like he was telling his life story. He started with when he was a child. He talked about his divorce and some 2 different people that died got mentioned, and he talked about like some different women that he talked to at different points and did photography stuff with, and then he got like emotional and talked about how when he was at a low point in his life, does he buy and sell catalytic converters? Dude, I was thinking of that when this was happening. He talked about how when he was at a low point in his life after his divorce, he was living alone in this apartment. He went back to photography, which he hadn't done in forever, which is something he did as a child. And he's like, when he needed a hobby that didn't have to do with alcohol or drugs or fast women, he went back to photography. I'm not kidding you. And he talked about this dude who died that he was friends with, and then he told some story about these other guys that he met, and it just went on and on, jumping between all of these different things. It was weird. He told a story about how he was talking to this woman and they were having a lunch at a picnic lunch, and inspiration to stop your sinful ways. And she had made something that was like from some, I can't remember what it was. It's some sort of fruit or vegetable that's a stem that she had grown, and he like was eating it, and he felt like a prick in his mouth, and he bit again and felt a prick again, and then pulled it out and found there was a dead bee in it that had stung his mouth twice. And then there were these other guys who said like this guy was like 25 and looked like he'd been working out for 26 years, and some other guys were like 18 and looked like they'd been working out for 26 years. And he said to this woman that these other guys, they may be younger and more fit and more attractive, but I guarantee you neither of them got stung in the mouth by a bee twice today. This is all at the finishing dinner of the photography, the nature photography weekend. It was wild. And I just wrote in a note on my phone, all caps, "What is happening right now?" and showed it to the 2 girls sitting next to me, and they were just looking at me. We were just like, I had to take a drink of my iced tea a few times to not just start laughing. Although when he said the thing about fast women, one dude in the front row laughed, and then his wife hit him. It was an experience. Tea. No, it was tea. It was sweet tea. Because they served everyone sweet tea instead of water at the tables. She's a fast woman. Yeah. So that was quite the experience. There were some other characters. The old naturalist who was on the trail we were walking and taking pictures on made some political jokes, which was always fun, you know. That's always fun. And the woman, this one woman who was on it, was kind of similar. They would. He was making some Anthony Fauci jokes. He was like, I like to think I'm a better scientist than Dr. Fauci. So that was awkward. And then he made a pronoun joke about a dog. It's weird. And one of the women who was also with us was kind of like, you know, going back and forth with him about that stuff. Not in a argumentative way, but they would just riff off of each other. So it was awkward. Is there anything else to pick up? No. And there was a falconer there who had hawks. 'Cause apparently, if you do it with hawks, it's still you're still a falconer, even if you're doing it with hawks. And that was pretty cool. He had 3 Harris hawks. They really can't resist. No, they can't. He had 3 Harris hawks, and apparently Harris hawks.
Then why not smoke 2 at once?
Maybe I will. Harris hawks hunt together, so he had 3 of them. They were all hunting together, like moving around together, and it was very interesting to watch. Got pictures of them. I'll show you some of them. It's the old capitalist.
Who's that old man?
That's Harry. Harry Stewart.
Ow, my eye.
One of the bigger problems around here. His father started up the lumber trade and founded this town. But he's a weird one, as I'm sure you can see. Always dressed like that, never speaking to the townsfolk. And just FYI, he owns almost the entire town.
Yeah, he is your dad.
Not that that makes any difference. So long as I'm around.
They don't know he's the guy who was there in the past. Apparently, he left after that stuff happened or something, and then he came back later he's pretending to be someone else or whatever. That's why he wears the mask. No one knows who he is. They don't know that he used to live here. No, he doesn't know. He's the original raincoat killer.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, haste won't lead you to what you seek. Keep your eyes focused on your footing as we speak. So says Mr. Stewart.
Rocky also, when he was introducing me to some of the people at the social.
Nice to meet you too.
So that's when his mother started abusing him then.
How did you know my name?
No, she had issues before he left. Which I think was part of
Mr.
why
Francis
he left
York
or something.
Morgan.
I don't know. It was confusing.
Information desires you, just as you desire information.
I need a mindless game if I'm going to tell a story.
So says Mr. Stewart.
Harry, stop trying
He
to
is
get
very
in our
anime.
way. Keep this up, and even you'll have to answer.
Man,
to
he
the
knows
law.
that's his son in front of him. He could have stopped so much if he would have just, you know, like, pulled out a gun and
Mr.
shot him.
Francis York Morgan. With each rain, our
I guess he
town
doesn't want to
goes mad.
go to prison, though.
To our disdain, unpreventable. So sad. So
If you leave your
says
kid
Mr.
with an
Stewart.
abuser, you're pretty dog
Next
shit.
we'll warn.
Well, to be fair,
Then we
he
shall depart,
might not
Mr.
have
Francis
been able
York
to
Morgan.
get custody of his child. Although I think he failed pretty hard in that he didn't really try to do much, I don't think, to stop George. Or to stop his wife from hurting George.
That's how he always is. Always spouting that nonsense.
Although they weren't
Don't
married
give it
anymore.
any thought. It's all gibberish.
Emily here. Uh-huh.
Failed to kill his wife himself or stop his
Okay,
son.
thank you,
Yeah.
Cops.
My wife's abusing my kid, I just kill her. True, yeah. His failing was that he was supposed to kill, that he needed to kill her but couldn't.
I was just about to ask.
Do it different than you work, yeah. Yes, so, what else was I going to talk about that happened? Oh, yeah, at the social when I was meeting the people, he was like, yeah, so this guy over here, he's a professional photographer, blah, blah, and When I introduce him to people, I tell them two things. One, he's a good man. He's a good Christian man. Two, he's the best photographer you'll ever meet. But it was just like, it was funny because he's a good man, and then he just pauses and goes back. He's a good Christian man. It was mostly old Southern people, so there was a vibe, you know. There was a certain vibe.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town.
I was like, yeah, cool.
It
yeah.
has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic.
The kids you see,
Show me
they're
the
different
sights.
from the kids you see in the
That may
red
have to
room versus the
wait.
white room.
We
I'm
promised
not
to be
exactly
there
sure.
by
We'll pay more
1800
attention
to
this
interview
time.
The first witnesses to the crime scene.
He's gonna say he's the guy you get to take your candids. Yeah. Wait, what's going on here? I need to do side quests. Yes, I do need to save.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case?
Oh yes, he is.
I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town. You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case. Not
She's just
bicker
trying to
among
make everything
ourselves.
run better. Big dick FBI energy. I mean, it's pretty good when he shoots the thing and says like, "I'm an FBI agent." Jork, you need to be smart about your murders if you wanted to not draw FBI attention. Yes, so he
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead. We don't have time to mess around.
letters. Cool.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York,
Basically-
we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
Cool. Basically, his murder got brought to me because it fit the criteria of murders I want to look into, and that's why I showed up here. So he got unlucky. Now the question is, will they be at the police department? Because I really need my fast travel as soon as possible. But I messed up earlier. So if York wasn't interested in these specific types of murders, it would have been left to the small town people. Yeah, these people would have tried to figure it out. And by these people, I mean the murderer would have tried to figure out what happened.
About those bonus features
And-
in DVDs now.
And no one would have ever
You know, the ones
ever
from
figured
the
it out.
80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do.
We should have big ass
trailer
roads like
visual
this.
quality is pretty
Yeah.
bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those
I thought
back
for a moment
cover
you said you wish you
taglines.
had a big ass and I was confused.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
It's like a 2-lane but
filmed in
single lane.
1978.
Ooh,
Produced,
yeah,
directed,
it really
and
is. I
edited
mean, look at that.
by
There's
John
room for
DeVillo.
2 cars on each lane.
It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute-long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
Yeah, we
I bet
can.
we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Where's our house? Is it this one right here? No, it's not. So he doesn't really remember that Zach is the real him. No, he doesn't. But also has been trying to bring him back. He tries to like keep him there. No, I do have a house. It's one of the like the DLC things. Is that this house? Oh, it's on the other side. Is like my house. It's one of the things that's part of the director's cut. Is that why it's pink? Yeah, I don't know why, but it seemed like it belongs to someone else, and it just has my stuff in it. And when I looked at the special content earlier that Tarshka and I found in the main menu, one of the different special things is showing that it's your house. You don't have to buy it. It's just yours, I don't think. Yeah, it said you could buy a house, but it's like this is that house as far as I can tell, and I never had to buy it or anything. Maybe there's a side quest to technically buy it. I don't know. My house. In the middle of my street. It's my house. In the middle of my street.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out?
Yes, there
Well,
is.
just do as you please. We can head to the forest later.
I might have to wait until after the forest to talk to George and do his side quest, which would really suck. Who wouldn't want to live in Greenvale? Crazy person. Imagine buying a house during an investigation. Yeah, that would be odd. I don't know if that would be kosher. Oh, I can't look at the map while I'm in here. That's annoying. Okay, so... yeah, let's do a long sleep. The trees are still there and Willie is still there. Yeah. Okay, it should be late maybe right now. That is a very big bed. Apparently this worry guy has used the name Forest Cason 4 times. Bruh. That's a lot of times. Okay, we need to sleep another 12 hours, so it'll be day again. Well, maybe not even 12 hours this time. What time is it? We want to sleep until... okay, yeah. 9 hours will be good. Yeah, I just want to get it to be like the next day. And then I want to try to go to the police department and see if I can do George's side quest with him there. Okay, we're going to die from hunger. So we're going to eat. We're going to eat an egg. You can really just eat an egg. That's funny. Now we're going to eat those. And the sugar donut we found. And all 3 of our lollipops. What happens if you die from hunger? I don't know what happens if you get too low on hunger or the bed one. I have no idea what happens. We've never seen a negative effect from it. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna be done soon. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of something else at the end, but not much. Let's go to the police department. It's 7:45 a.m. Might be too early for like anything. It's raining again. Yeah, it is. Also, what chapter are we on? Are we on number 4? 4. Okay, we are. Good. Then we can still do George's. If we don't do George's now, I think we have to wait until 8. Oh, it's closed. What time does it open? No, it doesn't say. Duh, it just lets me try to open it. Okay, we're gonna smoke a little bit. We'll wait till like 9. There's 8. No, that's 10. Should be open by 10. Yeah, there we go. Bet it's something to eat soon, Zach. Sleep when it could just make you go to sleep like The Sims. Yeah, maybe. Okay, let's see if George is here. Oh, I can do lunch with Thomas.
Hello.
Yes, please. That'll fill me up, which is good.
Fantastic cooking, Thomas.
Thank you.
Good, wholesome cooking like this in the workplace every day?
George is here. Perfect.
George, you've got the good life here.
I've been cooking here every day since I started. Only natural that I'd improve.
How about your cooking, Emily?
Oh, her cooking is pretty good. But it isn't for two-legged animals.
She went... It was like she tried to dab.
Oh, did you hear that, Zach? Not for two-legged animals. I'll have to remember that.
I'll have to remember that one. He found that very funny.
Okay. Finish up. We need to meet the twins over at the forest park.
That's right. Agent Morgan, that's enough for today. Stop your giggling and let's get back on track.
Yes, of course.
There we go. I'm good on food now. Now let's go. Oh, we can't go out that door. That's annoying. We can't stop giggling. No, we can't. Let's go talk to... Oh, wait. I think it's this way. Office room? No, that's where I literally just was. I think it's over here. Payment details. Cool. Oh. Oh, and I get to muse over this.
Look at this. Oh, now this is something special. It's the epitome of the old frontier sheriff's office.
It's perfect.
Perfect. A stuffed deer's head on the wall. A flag, a hunting rifle. A hunting rifle. Amazing.
Poor deer
You'd
thing.
never see a hunting rifle on the wall of a police department in the city. That's just amazing. Wonder if the sheriff would ever let me shoot it.
Oh, yeah, he does. That's true. I didn't think about that. Okay. Where is George? I need to go through each of the rooms to try and find him. Nope. Oh, can't go in the women's room. Can't go in the men's room. That goes outside. George might not actually be here. Which would be a little annoying. Steal some food. The only thing in there is a single trading card of a turkey sandwich. Boiler room. Dang it. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? Oh, it's his dumbbell. Perfect. Okay, well at least we got it.
Zach, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold.
Arnold, that's what it was. Arnold.
I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell?
No, it's the dumbbell's name.
Zach?
Oh yeah, no, I need 64 trading cards for an achievement. I have to collect every single one of them. Are these all empty? I don't remember. I think they were. I'm not going to stand there and go through them. Okay, we'll probably have to wait to get fast traveling until 8 because, hey Thomas.
Hello?
I like tidying this place up when it's raining. The rhythm of the raindrops just... When did you start work at the sheriff's assistant? Me? Oh, 4 or 5 years ago now, I guess. What did you do before then? Well, after school, I ran the bar my mother left me. It's my sister's place now. I don't drink, so I don't have much to talk with the customers about. Back then, I was really confused. I kept asking myself, should I shut the shop and get a regular job? That's when the sheriff told me about the assistant position. I accepted on the condition that I could still work in the bar at night. Okay, that makes sense. So you gave the deeds to it over to your sister? Yep, that's right. Carol was in high school, but she dropped out and took over the bar. Thank you, Thomas. You told me all I need to know. Please, get back to work. Yes, of course. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I won't be able to get fast travel until chapter 8. That's annoying. Is annoying. Let's save here. And then let's look at our side quest quickly. Because... Oh no, 6. Okay, perfect. That's not bad. Where is George right now, I wonder? Maybe he's just not here. Let me Google George's routine quickly. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, everyone does have their own routine. Trying to figure this out. I might just have to wait until... I might have to wait until chapter 6, which isn't bad. Because then I can start doing pretty much everything. Since nothing is in danger by 6. Yeah, okay. Next time I play, we'll rush to 6, which means just... Oh, perfect runtime error. We'll rush to chapter 6 and then do side quests. Okay, so we're gonna do one more little thing that I'm gonna start doing on stream, but we're not gonna do much today because it's gonna be my first time doing it. I am going to start working on solving this game with programming. So we have here this nice Python project that I just created and I created a GitHub for. Right now all it does is this. Oh, let me make this a little bit bigger for stream. Oh, well, no, that doesn't make it bigger. That just... There we go. Should be able to see it now. Right now all it does is run its main, which if you put Y says starting program. If you put anything else, it just doesn't do anything. What we're going to do today, and this is going to be a process, I'm going to move things around. Stuff isn't going to go very well because I haven't used Python in forever. But all I want to do right now is represent the game board. I went and bought this because I really want a whiteboard. You know, I just realized because my camera's flipped, I have to flip it back. Oh, also we can make me a bit bigger. And we can... There we go. Okay. So, we can represent the game board with 2 arrays. The top one over... You know what? Let me do this. Ah! The top one right here. This is all 15 of the spots on this board. This one right here is every single connection between those. And this is all of the edges. So then, we can use that to map our way around. And so I need to represent that in here, in our Python program. Am I able to? Oh. There we go. I'm making it bigger so you guys can see better. Okay. Oh, it looks so bad when it's that big. I'll make it one smaller. There we go. So, this will probably get moved into its own class at some point, but we're going to start out with it just being up here. And I have to learn everything about Python because I don't remember any of it anymore. So let me think. You don't have arrays, do you? You have like dictionaries or something? Let me see. Python arrays. Or you have lists. That's what you have, don't you? List. Lists and dicts, yeah. Data structure. Let's see. List. Okay. List dot append. Add an item to the end of the list. Cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do is list nodes equals, oh no, list nodes. Oh no, we don't need that. I have to remember that a lot of my things I want to do don't matter here. Be able to put them all in at once. Okay, let me see. Fruits. Oh, I see. We can do this. We can say nodes equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, do they have to be? Oh no, they can be numbers. Okay, perfect. Because that's what I want them to be. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Also, let me change our stream to what is the there is a spot in Twitch for like programming and stuff like that, but I don't remember what it is. What is that spot? It's called like, is it creative? No. I don't know what I should be under. There's a thing. I just don't remember what it's called. You know, I know how to find it. Give me just a second, guys. Let me look at this person's VODs. And I know that they'll have things. Okay, it seems like people just use just chatting. So that's what I'm going to put it as. There we go. Solving the Cracker Barrel Peg game. Update. Okay. Then we have edges, which is going to equal tuples. Can I do that in here? Can I do 1, 2, 1, 3? Oh, I can, can't I? Nice. We'll probably clean this up eventually and make an edge class and make this be a list of edge classes, but for now, keeping it simple. 1, no, 2, 3. So what we're doing here is just making it so that we can have our game board represented. 1 2 1 3 2 3 2 4 2 5. Okay, 2 3. Ah. I wrote all this down earlier so I'd have it. Let me put it over here. Cool. Because I think some coding streams would be fun. Okay, let's see. There's 30 of these, so it's going to take a minute to make all of. But this is important. Oh, wait, no. I'll copy that. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we paste this 26 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. Okay, there we go. 2 4. 2 5. 3 5 3 6. Okay, 3 5 3 6 4 7 4 8 4 5 5 8 5 9 6 9 and we'll do 6 10, then 5 6 7 11 7 12 7 8 8 12, yeah, 8 12, and then 8 13 8 9. This is gross, I know, but for now this is what we're doing. 8 9. Oh yeah, so then we do 9 13 and 9 14. 9 13 9 14 9 10. We're almost there. 10 14 and 10 15. Oh, 10 14 10 15. Okay, now we have 11 12 12 13 13 14 and 14 15. Wait, did I put in too many? I put in 4 too many, didn't I? Yeah, because I counted from 30, but we already had 4 in there. Okay. So that represents our game board. Now my goal is to do it so what we're going to do is we're going to have a main function, which we'll call at the very start. I can't really see while I'm doing this. Main. And it'll set up some of the basic stuff. And then the most important thing is going to be a move function, which is going to take the move you're making and the current board. And then inside of there, it's going to call other functions, but the main important thing is that it is going to perform the move. It is going to, I don't remember all the things off the top of my head, but it's going to check and see if you've won. It's going to check and see if you've lost. It will then find every single move that can be done by every single piece, And then it will call this same move function with every single one of those. Also, something I could do, that I'll probably do, is that we're going to have it make a list. Is that visible? Yeah, a list of every move we've made. And before we call it on a move, we are going to check. Or no. After we perform the move at the start, we will check it against the list of moves we've performed. And if it's in there, we'll just return. We won't go any farther, because we've already gone down this path. Sorry, I got a little bored by your thing, but I learned that Deadly Premonition guy also likes and is a Buddhist monk, I think. Very cool. So then we won't go down that path, and we'll save some time. And then if we find that it's not, then we'll add it to the list of moves we've performed. Cool. So this main function is the most important thing. But the one other thing I'm going to do right now is we want to be able to print out the game board. We want to be able to print it out with zeros where there isn't one and ones where there is one, so that we have some kind of feedback for what we're doing, you know? So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to make a function that prints out the game board. Also, can we say like nodes 0 equals 1? Is that a thing we can do? Wait, no, yeah, we don't need numbers here. How are you going to figure out the jumps? So I've been thinking a lot about that, and there's probably prettier ways of doing it, but what I've come up with that I'll do if I can't figure something else out is, so because the board is made up of these, let me see, can you see? Let me make myself a little bit bigger. So the board is made up of these relationships here. What we could do is I'll have a function that you send in a node, say node 2, and then it finds all nodes that connect to 2 and returns a list of those nodes. So you would get this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So you'd get 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, let me think for a second. And you can do that by finding each edge that is connected to 2 and checking what other node is connected to. Then, from each of these nodes, well, we're going to have to add something else in to make this work, which is there's only 3 types of edges. There are edges that are tilted forwards, there are edges that are tilted backwards, and there are straight edges. And so if we give a property to each edge of what type it is, so tilted forward, tilted forward, tilted forward, tilted backward, tilted backward, tilted backward, straight, 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 what we can do is we can, for each of these nodes, we need to know what edge type we came from. So for node 4, we need to know that we came in from a tilted forward edge. And then we can find any other tilted forward edges connected to node 4 and what they're connected to. Yeah. So we know that node 4 has one other tilted edge, and that tilted edge connects to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to node 8. So what we do is then we can return back node 8 because we know, I probably got you a little bit confused there. I think I skipped something. But basically, we came in on a tilted forward edge to node 4. We look for other tilted edge connected to node 4, tilted forward edge, and we see what that connects to. And then we know that we can jump to 8 from 2 because you have 2 tilted edges getting there. That's my plan. You have defined for each pair of points their line slope. I won't have to define it for each pair because I'll just call a function every time. I think is the easiest way to do it probably, because otherwise that'd get really messy with having to define a billion things. If that makes sense. That's the plan. Because each node... Wait a second, let me think for just a moment. Yeah, so if you came in on a tilted forward edge, the only other tilted forward edge that can be connected to that node will be in a straight line. So you can do that. That's my plan. We'll see how well it works. Same thing for like these, because the maximum amount they can have is always these go through, tilted backwards, you go through, tilted forwards, you go through. That's the idea. We'll see how it works, and it'll just require multiple function calls. Like, so for I guess the simple one being 2, the idea is you find each thing you're connected to. So 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then for each of those, you'll do another call. Which, I mean, obviously this is going to be a billion calls, but I don't see any other way to do this. What pattern are you going to use to determine the line slope of any two connected points? So here's the idea. Let me try and explain it, see if it makes sense. So we found all nodes connected to A, because we're trying to find moves you can make. Then for each of these, we'll call and see which ones have the same line slope. So we went to let's say we go to 1, because it doesn't have any. We go to 1, and we pass into this function 1, and where we came from, which is 2, and the line slope, which is tilted forward. So then we look at all edges of 1, which it only has 2, which is a tilted forward and a tilted backwards. And we look for one that is both tilted forwards and not connected to 2. And we'll find there is nothing, so we'll return. Now, if we were doing it for 4, we would pass in 2, which is where we came from, tilted forward, and 4. So now it'll find all edges connected to 4 that have a forward tilt and aren't connected to 2, which would be this one right here. And then we'll return back what node it's connected to, which would be node 8. So now we know that a valid move from 2 is jumping to 8. Now we also have to deal with the fact that you can't jump if there is a peg already in that hole. So we'll also not return anything if there is a peg in the hole, which will be denoted by, I think we need to change this right here. We don't need this to be 0 through 15. We need this to be this, because these are the values of whether or not there's a peg in the hole. And it's not the cleanest way of doing it. I wanted something cleaner. But for now it works. For now it's an idea that I think works. There we go. And that's the starting board right there. 0 and then 14 ones. Seems decent. Yeah, I hope so. And so I want to just be able to print off 0 and then 15 ones in the correct form, which is, you know, a 0 centered and then below it the 2 ones and then below those the ones, because we need that to get feedback. Let me think. So you want to use a for loop. Oh, here we go. Main. How do you do a for loop in Python? Python for loop. For I in range 5. The nice thing about the way this is made up is the fact that if you're doing an iteration 1 to 5, you know the number of pegs in the row you're in based on the eye in your iteration. Because in 1 you got 1, in 2 you got 2, 3 you got 3, and that can be pretty useful, I'm thinking. Because, so now we want to print off just the first one. But I think we're going to need a 4 inside of a 4 here. 4. Gotta think about this for a second. So, N in range. Because if I just did in range I, the problem is that I need to get to the correct one. Because the first time I'd only print once. But if I'm printing the ith index, then I'll just keep printing the first few ones over and over again. So I need to think, how do I get to the end of it doing this? Let's just start writing. That helps. Print. Oh, we probably need some sort of other iterator. Huh. Let me think about this. So we just do print I. Oh, well, no. Print nodes I. This will give us a lot of zeros. Let's run it quickly. Oh, and in range I. Oh, my syntax. I apologize. Wait a second. Print I need to see what's going on here. 1 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 4. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Oh wait, but it's only happening 1 2 3 4 times. Wait, we need to go to range 5, but for n in range. Oh, because it does it 0 times the first time, doesn't it? So we need to move this up to 6. And then if we run it again, we should get something similar, but it gets to 5. Okay. Now, how do we make it not make a new line? I want to print on the same line. Python print no new line. Let's see, how does this work? Print hello there. Printing without a new line is you don't want. Okay, here's an example. Oh, wait, you do a end equals. Oh, wait. No, that's weird. Why is that there? I think they have a typo in their thing. Oh, and we need no space. Nope. That's not right. Nope, that's not right. Oh, wait. We do need a single one of these, don't we? Nope. No, that doesn't work, obviously. Why does it have that there? Okay, gotta look at something else. This is confusing me. Oh, I see. Does this do it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now we're printing all on the same line, but we don't want to do that. We want to print on 5 different lines. So we want to only do this at the end of each inner iteration. So I guess we want to say something like if n equals I, print. And that should happen on the last one, right? No. Oh. Wait. There we go. There's probably a better way of doing it than a print there. I minus 1, I'm pretty sure never actually equals I. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Are you still doing something?
I'm streaming.
Come tell me about your trip.
Okay. So, we're almost there. We just need to be able to print the correct things and not have... Okay. So... we want to have a space here to the left of it. So you've almost created the starting board. Well, I've created it. Now I'm just trying to print it out. Because we'll want to be able to see it to know what's going on. Okay, this is close. Now we need to shift everything over. Which is, we want to do starting on the first one from an inverse of 5. Let me think. I had to do something like this, printing a diamond in a class once. Still want to learn how to make my game though. Getting triangle shape might be a little nasty since they stack with an offset. Yeah, they do, which is annoying. Okay, so the second to bottom needs to be shifted by 1. That needs to be shifted by 2. Let me think for just a second. Brain. There's much prettier ways of doing everything I'm doing right now, but I'm just making it work. Let me think. So at the start of each one, let me see if what you're saying is what I'm thinking. Basically, yeah, so I need to offset it by 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here, I think. Or at least that'll be a starting point, which means 5 minus the number of times we've gone in, right? No, I'm saying something different than you saying 3 minus I. I'm thinking 5 minus I. So let me just try this and see what happens. 4. I'm just going to use another for loop. 4p in range 5 minus I. Print. Let's copy this. Although I'm doing this in the wrong spot. Boo. I need to do this before the other print. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, my indentation's wrong because I copied wrong. I'm doing it every time. That's not right. I need to do it up here. Okay, that's close. But the first one is really fucked. Let's just see what happens when I move this shit up to... Let's say I move to 3. Let's see what happens. Oh, because it gets negative. Let's see what happens here. That's going to be way too far on that one, but... Why is the first one doing it so many times? It seems like it's doing it far more times than the others. Let me think. Okay, so when... Oh, it's because I equals 0 on the first one. Because we're doing it before we get in there. So for P in range, 7 minus I. Just try I. Isn't that going to do it more the farther it gets? I plus 1 start. For I plus 1 in range 5. Then let me... Let me see. Oh, I can't do... Oh, I can... I probably have to do it like this, don't I? Or something. Or maybe that's just not allowed. Fuck, that's not allowed. Oh, you know what? I can do this, can't I? I equals 1. There we go. I'm doing this. I'm missing the 5s. Why am I missing the 5s? For n in range... Oh, yeah, I gotta keep range 6. You're right, you're right. There we go. So it doesn't look terrible until you get to this one. I mean, obviously it can be improved a lot, but this one is really bad. Why is that? Let me quickly try this. Just see. Jesus, yeah, it's doing it so many times on this one. It does it 1, 2, 3, which is what we wanted. But instead of doing it 4 times here, it's doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So 5 minus I, that should be 4, right? The first time you go in, I equals 1. Or is this I equals 1 doing anything actually at all? What does it mean, Zach? Lol. No, that's not doing anything, is it? No, you can't do that. Just discuss your programming troubles with Zach, I guess. Zach. What's going on, Zach? This is confusing me. So on the 0th time, it just doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah, it's because of the whole 0 starting thing. It's doing it twice, probably. Which is why I want I here to be 1. I remember now, I equals 1. But it's not starting with I as 1, is it? Or is it? Let me see. Oh, wait. Did that do it? I didn't change anything. No, it still has... Oh, wait. It's because I did that print up there. Yeah, it's doing 5 and then 4. Oh, I see what it's doing. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's... How do I change the starting value? Hey, Dark Knight. Yeah, I'm doing a little coding. I'm solving this game where you do this until you get to only one of these left using coding. Because I thought it'd be fun, because I've been thinking about it every single night for like a week. And I can make a YouTube video out of it, because I think that would be fun. So I'm doing it. It has been haunting me. Let me Google how to start a for loop in Python with something other than 1. Or without something other than 0. At 1. Oh, okay, I see. For I in... You still have to physically solve it, or you still lost the game. No, I don't have to. It's because it's an iterator, not a number, I bet. Yeah, so I have to do this. Nums 1 to 5. That should fix it. Fuck, what did I do? Nums not defined. Oh, def nums. Okay. Fuck. Oh, wait, never mind. This is more complex than I'd realized. This is a function. So this is one way of solving it. We'll quickly try this. Great idea, since that's the game I play when out with the parents traveling. Nice. It's fun. This should have fixed it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we can remove this X quickly. And I'd rather not use this person's code to make it work. Okay, so, still not perfect. You'll notice that it's leaning to the side. $67.6. No, we need it. It's still going to have that little bit of wrong offset even if I change this. So, let me remove this quickly. And then see what it looks like. Okay, that's a problem. Because now it's not correct that way. So I still need to have that in there. So let's think. Maybe if I put it after the I, what will that look like? It'll be about the same, but I just want to see. Wouldn't have guessed to be this difficult to make a triangle. Yeah, it can be a pain to do basic things sometimes. Yeah, so... Wait, why is there 2 empty spots here? There should only be 1. Yes, we're serious college-trained coders. I do this for a living, can't you tell? I'm just embarrassing myself now. Okay, before we figure out this part, it's more important to get it printing the correct information. It's close enough right here, at least for now. I want it to print the correct information first. But why are there 2 spots here? There should only be 1 from the way I'm thinking about it. There's the one to the left of this one, and then the one to the left of this one. Where's the other one happening? It's all analog. Nice. Okay, let me also remove extra spaces. Okay, so this is our line break here. This is what's giving us our line break. This is what's actually printing all of our numbers. And this is what's giving us our offset to the left. This offset here. I need it to be 1 more per level, I think. What would happen if I do... No, that wouldn't make sense. What happened if I do? Huh. Why are there 2 spots here? This is what I'm trying to figure out right now. This is what's confusing me. There's 2 holes between each of them, when I feel like there should only be 1. Oh, it's because there's a space at the end of the print, which I don't want. Let me check something. Yeah. We want this also. I think. But you think I'm beautiful. Wait. Did I call you beautiful? I'm confused now. My brain is... Oh, I figured it out. Song lyric from Analog Trash. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay, there we go. Now we're printing it. We just need it to print the correct information now. Because right now it's just printing I. When what we really want is to print nodes something. If we just did nodes n, we would end up with it looking really, really, really weird. Like this. And if we do n minus 1, it'll also be wrong. It'll look like it's correct, I think. No? Why doesn't it? Interesting. Very interesting. Why don't we ever get the 0? Huh. Okay, anyway. Let's think. So the first time we get... Okay, so we get in here. We're at 1. Yeah, but I thought when I did the minus 1, n in range I thought when I did the minus 1 the first time we get in, it should be 0. Which would print this. It's kind of annoying. Oh, actually, you know what? No, this is super easy. What am I... I'm pretty sure this is quite easy. So each time we iterate through here, we want to print... Okay, so we just need... iterator equals 0. And then in here, we print nodes iterator. And then... Oh, no, wait, we don't want to put the iterator equals 0 there. We want to do that here. And then right here, we do iterator plus plus. Oh. Why can't we do plus plus here? Iterator equals iterator plus 1. That should work. Oh, I forgot my, Why not use an enum? In what way? I've never used an enum in Python. What the heck? Okay, you know what? Let's just make sure this is working correctly. Okay, something's broken. Because that should be nodes 0. Oh, wait a second. Shouldn't the 0th spot in this, or does this not work like I think it does? Something here doesn't work like Numerators are pretty handy for numbers of loops in Python. Might not be quite right. Okay. Something's weird here because when I print nodes 0, I get 1. Which is strange because it should be 0. Let me look at how lists work in Python. Let me see. Okay, stack. Think one day in the future there will be a language where you program using emojis. There already is, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see. Print. Let's see what happens if I just tell it print nodes. Woo! Woo hoo hoo hoo. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Okay, so something's weird here. I don't quite understand how this works. Oh no, wait, it thinks it's all ones. Doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? It printed 15 ones. What happens if I change this to 12? Okay. What happens if I change this one to 12? Or no, this one to 14. Wait. You set node 0 equals 1. Did I? Let me see. When did I write this? I never remember putting that line there, and it has been messing me up this whole time since. Bruh. I've been so confused. I think you were checking out assignment. I was. Oh my god. I've been so confused ever since then. I was like, oh, this is really some weird stuff. And because I chose 1, it was as confusing as could be. If it had been a number like 12, I would be like, okay, something really weird is happening here. I must have said it. Didn't catch it for a while either. Yeah, I was getting really confused. Okay, there we go. We're putting our game board now. Although I'm going to quickly make some changes just to make sure it's as we would expect. The 1, the 12, the 14, the 1, the 16, 91, 10, 1, 1. Okay, perfect. Let's remove all of those changes real quick. Okay, perfect. Now, hey kitty cat. I'll show you guys the kitty in just a second because we're about to be done with stream. I just need def print board. And it'll send in. I'm going to make an object that is the board and that contains both nodes and edges. But for now, we're just going to say nodes, edges. Oh, no. Sorry. For now, we're just going to say Nodes. Edges. Is this how you pass them here? Or do I just do it like this? And then here we'll call print board with these. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Oh. What? No. Oh, I see. There we go. Print board with nodes and edges. Although giving them the same names is probably... I don't know the scoping in Python, so I'm probably going to destroy it right here. Oh, no, that worked. Very nice. I don't want them to have the exact same name. It stresses me out. Although I guess adding array onto it kind of is confusing because they're not actually arrays. Okay, perfect. So right now what we have is... Crap. Didn't want to do that. Right now what we have is... Bro, stop. There we go. Okay. Def nums, which I'd like to find a better way of doing it. Well, not a better way, but a way that isn't just copying this person's thing of doing this. He's trying a cat to sleep right on your end of the bed. Oh, that'd be so sweet. Yeah, he could be... You know, he was sitting up there earlier. Let me go... Give me just 1 second. He's licking my neck and it hurts. Baby, you want to look at the camera? You want to look at the camera, baby? Baby, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Good boy. Good boy. It is very cute. Friend of the stream, Leo. Isn't he adorable? He's such a happy boy. He's purring for you guys. Good boy. This is Leopold. Leo. He'll lick my hair for you guys, maybe. Maybe you want to lick my hair? I don't think he wants to right now. He's not close enough to it. Guys, getting fur everywhere in my room. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Talk to them, Leo. Talk to them. Okay, baby. Thank you for blessing our stream, Leo. Thanks for watching, guys. The last thing I was going to say was that what we did was we made a definition of the board, as bad as it is. I'll replace it with a better one later. And then we made it so we can print our board, which is really important, so we can see all the moves we make. I'm going to work on this over time on stream. I might make stuff better off stream, but I won't do entirely new bits of it. And then Leo showed up and wanted to say hi to everyone. Say goodbye to the people, Leo. Say goodbye to the people. Bye, everybody.